What's up, y'all? This is MGTV Reactions, and today I'm going to be doing another reaction on Wine Glass. Okay, Wine Glass has been very busy on YouTube trying to come up with a plan to pay her bills. So, as you all know, Wine Glass was on YouTube crying not too long ago, saying that she could not get her security deposit back, and saying that she just, wants to crawl into a ball and escape the world and escape all of her bills and responsibilities in life. That's what she was doing. So, Wine Glass got herself together. Okay, she says, she came up with a plan, and Wine Glass is now selling her social media bundle for $2.22. Okay, so listen, before we even get started, I'm not knocking the girl for trying to create an extra stream of income and starting her own business or whatever the case may be. However, I don't think Wine Glass is necessarily in a position to consider herself like a social media expert or anything like that. She does have 8,000 subscribers. However, the views aren't really there all the time unless there's something going on with her. But you know what? Listen. That's the plan she came up with. So listen, we're gonna hear what she got to say. So let's just get started.
So I'm the one that really runs my stuff. So I'm not really worried about what they talking about. Always hustling, lady, love it. Yes, you have to hustle. And this is why I tell people social media is like the one to get on, and it's easy, it's versatile, you can do it whatever, and the money is there. And a lot of people think, oh, she get views, I can't get views. Everybody can get views doing whatever you want to do. So it's there. A lot of people are looking on internet, like using the internet for everything nowadays. Is the perfect time to start a video. So I mean, start a channel, start anything. Social media, learn a chill, a skill. This is gifting. Dang, you look pretty. Thank you. But yeah, I just keep going and I keep hustling. Can you make me a mod? No.
So I see in her comments it says, but you have to understand YouTube is not 100. It can crash or the president can ban it anytime. He's getting ready. You see, they took TikTok. So that's the thing about social media. Although it is a great way to make money, we all know that. We all seen plenty of people come up on YouTube or any other social media platform and be able to make money. However, it's not always guaranteed. Just like having a job, it's not guaranteed, which is why you can lose your job, you can lose your social media account. Basically, is what I'm trying to say, and nothing is really guaranteed and set in stone. However, I'm not understanding. So here's my issue that I have with this situation. Wine Glass said that her rent it cost way more than the other place that she lived in, right? She also claims that she has $1,000 car note, which doesn't include insurance and all of that. She also let us know that she lost the security deposit, so she's not going to have that. There's going to be a delay with her getting paid from her other home care job. Okay. And apparently $800 was taken out of her account. I don't think that a $2.22 social media bundle sale is going to be enough to help her get up enough money to pay her bills unless all of her subscribers decide to buy a social media bundle. Now, that would be great if everybody did that. I just don't see everybody doing that. Okay. So I just don't understand. I understand that Wine Glass wants to do social media, but at the same time, it's clear that she needs to have consistent income and know exactly how much she's going to have so that she can pay her bills. Like, girl, what are you doing?
No. Um. So when you're doing social media, a lot of people think, oh, you just make videos. It's a lot into this. So you need to learn how to market. So even if you're working in a business, you're working for somebody else. Who wants to work for people any days? You know what I mean? You want to have your own business, right? be your own boss person, right? Not working for somebody else, right? Working to make your own money, right? So when you're working for somebody else, they need to learn how to market it. So I know how to market,
Do
right?
you
When you're
really?
doing your own business, you learn how to market. So that is a trade in itself. Don't ever let nobody tell you different. Don't ever let nobody tell you you cannot do it. You can. Because these people on here are very miserable because they have to go to somebody else's job and work a 9 to 5
It's
because
crazy that she can
that,
sit here and say that people are miserable because they have to clock in at a 9 to 5. Yet she was the one that was so happy and excited to get the job that she had. Why talk down on jobs? People had to actually work now. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. The people that you want to buy your social media bundle are the same ones who are clocking into a 9 to 5, and you're asking them to pay for some knowledge from you, and you don't appear to me. Wine Glass does not appear to be very knowledgeable. I mean, yeah, she can make a thumbnail or whatever the case may be, but as far as editing skills go, as far as like creativeness, as far as like attention to detail, none of that's there. And if I were looking for someone to mentor me or to guide me on how to start YouTube successfully, I don't think that I would go to Wine Glass and buy her bundle. However, her bundle is only $2.22 now. So I mean, if you want to do that, then do that. It's only $2. Shit. But in my opinion, Wine Glass would be the one that I would want to get that information from. I mean, there's plenty of videos on YouTube telling you for free already how to create a thumbnail, what apps to use. All you have to do is do your research. But whatever, let's continue.
that's what they got. That's fine. That's what they want to do. But if you are a person like me that loves to hustle, that loves to work for herself, then you'll know that the money is eventually in yourself. Don't ever let nobody make you feel like you're not. So that's why
So let's see. Does Wine Glass love to hustle or does Wine Glass love to struggle? Because based off of everything that we've seen during this time, she is continuously putting her for at one point in time, she's like elevating herself, seems like she's doing better, and then then after that, she makes terrible decisions and gets herself all the way back down to square one. So I don't know if that's necessarily a hustler's mentality right there. A hustler is not going to put themselves in a predicament to struggle. Um, they're going to make sure that they're okay while they're hustling. But I'll continue.
why I'm selling this social media bundle. Y'all already know all the stuff that happened with me. It is what it is. I'm not sad. I'm not depressed. I'm still a little down, but that's part of it. But doesn't mean it's not going to break me. I'm not crying. I'm not in a ball. All these comments.
She's saying she's not crying, she's not in a ball, and she's not depressed, and she's not sad. When the girl was literally on here just like what, yesterday or the day before yesterday, crying, talking about she wish she could just run away from everything and just ball up in the corner, and she wants to punch somebody in the face because she's so stressed and she has no money, and they just took her money, and all of this is happening and piling up at once. Well, all of these things that happen to her are a result of her own decision making. But now today, when she's trying to sell this bundle, I'm not stressed. I got it together. Like Wine Glass, pick which one you want to be. If anything, you should have kept that, sob story you had, that crybaby situation that you had. You should have went to Bay and cried about it. You should have went to your boyfriend and you should have cried to him and you should have asked him, how are we going to find a way out of it? And then you could have came to the internet and acted as if, you know what, I'm trying to, I got some things I need to take care of. And right now I just want to really push my sales for my, what is it called? Social media bundle. You came to the internet already and showed us how emotionally distraught you were. So you can't play it off now and act like, oh, it's no big deal. I got it together. I'm a hustler. Girl, bye. That's not the energy that you had the other day.
Comments they saying it still has nothing to do with who I am personally. I'm still gonna get up and take care of my needs. Um,
And that's the thing. I see a comment right here. Somebody, Pukisha, says, but you had a job on social media and still cry, broke, and stressed. Exactly. So before, she's been sort of doing social media all this time. Yeah, and still when she was doing social media before she started working, she said she didn't have enough money to even wash clothes or whatever and put gas in the car, right? So she went and got a job because she couldn't do things like that, tiny things like that for her family, like wash clothes, okay? And then she gets the job. She's still stressed and depressed or whatever the case may be. But she claims that at that point she's making $6,000 a month between her and her boyfriend over there. So I don't understand. You cried broke before you even got the job, and then you chose to go back without having a job, and you cried broke again, and now you're acting as if everything's okay.
and social media is definitely like growing because we have our younger people that's looking on social media. So don't ever make it seem like that these people on here be like, oh, that's not a job. It's a job. It's a job because you got to market. You need to learn how to do thumbnails. You have to reach an audience. You need to understand your analytics. And if you buy my social media bundles that I show you how to do that, then you will understand it is more than that. You need to know how to keep your audience engaged. You need to know how to keep your retention high so you can get pushed out. A lot of people think, oh, it's just you make videos, you upload it. No, you have to make sure that you keep your audience
Well, I
attention.
wonder what kind of
So
advice
this
does
is
Wine Glass have in her social media bundle about keeping the audience's attention? Is it continuously using profanity to irritate the viewers that keeps the viewers' retention? Is it continuously coming on the internet with some sort of um, drama that keeps the people's attention? Well, what is it? Because I'm thinking about her strategies and how she conducts herself on social media, and I don't see any sort of positive pointers that she can give people outside of, and those aren't even positive pointers. You keep the audience's attention by constantly being in some sort of drama, under distress or something, so that they can watch your train wreck. You get on here and you argue with the people. What do? You tell all of your personal business, even your children's business, because it keeps the people entertained. What else does Wine Glass do that keeps people engaged? Y'all let me know down in the comments if you can point out something that Wine Glass does to keep the audience engaged besides any of those things that I mentioned.
this is another marketing skill. It's a trade. So don't ever make anybody a trade, and it's really good on your resume because people want to see that. Hey, Diamond. Hey, Boo.
So somebody else just said
YouTube
YouTube is not
is
paying you that
like,
much money. And listen, in her previous video, she mentioned at one point on social media, she almost made $1,000. Okay. Now to me, I think that, that's good that she's making her way up and getting more money. However, we already know based off of what she's told us that just making a little under $1,000 isn't even enough to cover her car note, let alone her rent, let alone her utilities, let alone her phone, all the other expenses of life. So evidently social media is not at that point for her to where as though that's something that she can solely rely on. It's not. Social media at this point for her is not able to cover 100% of her bills, shit, not even 50%, not even 25%. But that job that she had, now that job was paying 50% of the rent, and that's why I believe she should not have quit that job so abruptly, just because she was under a little stress. Okay, because now look, you're on here selling your social media bundles for $2.22, and the $2.22, in my opinion, unless ever all of her subscribers get together and buy this bundle from her, it's not going to be enough to pay her bills. Okay, not at all. Let me see what else they said. Somebody said because if YouTube was paying good money, then everyone will quit their 9 to 5 job. Everybody will be doing YouTube. I mean, well, the thing about that is YouTube is just not. It's not that simple. It takes a while to be able to get some views and to get into YouTube's algorithm and all those things. Uh, so yeah, let me see. All right, I'm about to start the video again.
Paying you 2 cents on the dollar. Okay, boo. So if YouTube is like paying you 2 cents on the dollar, then I feel bad for you. That means you're not getting no views. I get, even I seen somebody that got 75,000 subs, right? They be like, oh, you need all these subs. You only got 8,000. This is what they said about me at the time. Only had 6,000. But now I'm 7, I'm at 8,000 now. That was like, you're not even making no money. I'm making money. I'm making money. Yes. But it could be a little bit more because of, yeah, my views are not that high to reach, but I'm still making money and I'm making more than that person who makes 7,500. What she got, 75,000 views? I see somebody on here that's not even getting 2K views and she got 75,000 subs. And she said she was only getting $100 from YouTube. And
So
that's
I'm
crazy to
currently
me
looking
because
at Wine Glass's channel on my phone just to check out the views here, and Wine Glass is getting 1,000 views on some videos, not even 1,000 yet. And these are ones that were posted like 8 days ago. 890 views, 1,000 views, shit, 583 views. Um, Wine Glass is not really getting views like that either. Um, for me to believe that she is able to create this income that she wants on YouTube. To me, the bottom line is it just sounds like Wine Glass needs to get her ass in some sort of job, um, some sort of way until she can make the money that she wants on YouTube because she's not there yet, obviously. Also, that man over there needs to get his ass at some sort of a job. I don't give a damn if it's under the table. So do something so that they can pay their bills. That's the main thing. Because a $2.22 sale for a social media bundle does not appear to be the way that they're going to be able to pay those bills. I mean, I'm not getting it. And you're trying to sell people information that's not even really working for yourself. Like Wineglass has a little over 8,000 subscribers right now, but she manages to get between, I don't know, 500 to 1,500 views on each video. Unless, let's see, this live stream here actually got 6,000 views. But why is that? Because people want to watch the train wreck, because people know that she's under stress right now and she has a financial crisis right now. So people want to watch that. That's the only reason why this live has got that many views, because normally it's not the case. So I just think that before people try to sell things like this to people, they need to become the success story. And I get that she's getting this from Peach McIntyre, but the difference between her and Peach McIntyre is people seeing like a major glow up in Peach, and her subscribers, her views, and everything. And it was clear that she was making a lot of money off of social media. So therefore, it makes it more logical for people to spend money on the bundles that she was offering, because she definitely has some success with that. Whereas Wineglass is, she has had success. I don't want to belittle that, but not the kind of success that's life changing where you can leave your damn job like she just did.
me because in my mind it's telling me that the subs do not matter. Everybody be like, oh, it's about the subs. It's not. It's about how many views you get. It's about how many videos you drop a day. That determines how much money you make, right? If I drop 3 videos and they both hit 1,000, right? Depending on how much YouTube pays me, I'm getting double the money of an average person that's only dropping one video. So yeah, the money is there. Don't ever let nobody ever think that the money is not in YouTube. It is. It's in YouTube. So what else you can do is you can also advertise your business like I do. You can also be an affiliate marketer. It's money. You could sell your own digital products. That's what I do. Um,
And so
my
when you're
business
sitting here, because
sell
she's trying to
own
convince the
digital.
people to buy her bundle, okay, I get that. But where's your success story? How much money, how much revenue have you made off of the you selling your products, your digital products? Where's that? Like Wineglass doesn't even understand that she has to show, be an example to make people actually want to buy from her. But you know what? I'm talking for no reason at this point because I feel like everybody already knows that Wineglass does not think things through properly and doesn't consider all things when doing certain things. So let me just leave that alone.
Digital product. You can always sell your own physical product.
And I'm gonna
You
just
can
pause it
do
one more
so much.
time. Somebody, Pukisha, again said you copy from other content creators instead of coming up with your own ideas and use it in your own way. You copy and paste, and that is true. Wineglass doesn't really create original content or something. She's not really a trendsetter or somebody that other people try to imitate or she doesn't come with anything new or bring anything new to the mom sector at all. She pretty much takes from other content creators and then puts it together and does her own thing with it. And even when she does that, it doesn't really appear to make the views go up or anything like that. And so that person definitely has a point with that. So somebody else said you have to have a skill. Your skill is pretending that you have a skill.
So
Oh
much, and
man.
people just don't understand that. They just think inside of the box, oh, YouTube is this. No, you want to make this YouTube money? Come buy the social media bundle that I have, and then I will show you how much you can make. You also need to think of it like think forward. Like eventually, my videos is going to do numbers one day. So the more videos you put out there, the more you're going to make money eventually once if you go viral.
Listen, I love Wine Glass's confidence, and I pray and I hope that one day she reaches her goals. I'm not one of those negative people that want to bring anybody down. I'm just being realistic here with my commentary and with my thoughts. So I do pray that one day Wine Glass gets the success that she wants. However, I just don't see it for her at all, and I don't understand selling these people this information, telling them that they can do things that you have not even been able to accomplish. It what Wine Glass? It doesn't make any sense to buy from you. Like, if anything, girl, you should have started creating some sort of, like, what is it called when people be selling the shirts and the things like that and mugs and all of that? You should have did something like that. um or maybe sold a digital product about how to start YouTube or something. But as far as like how to start getting paid and all that, girl, or how to keep people engaged, and it's just not giving what it's supposed to give, in my opinion.
But if you take my social media bundles, then you'll know that if you do keep um, your retention high, you got good thumbnails, you got catchy titles, you understanding your analytics, you're going to be viral. So, yeah. Because if YouTube was paying good money, then everybody would quit their 9 to 5 and everybody would do YouTube. Okay, so let me explain something. YouTube, you can get money. Look at all these people that is successful because they're doing YouTube, right? A lot of people don't like to do YouTube because it's a lot of work. A lot of people be like, oh, it's not a lot of work. It is a lot of work once you start doing this. You start realizing that this is a full-time job. This is not like a regular, oh, I can post whatever I want and then I get views. This is why you don't understand if you buy my social media bundles that's on sale for $2.99. I mean $2.22. Your girl. And then you'll understand that this is more than just, oh, let's just put videos out there. It does make a lot of money. People don't understand that you can make a lot of, you will, let's not say can because that's an if, you will make a lot of money. And yes, people could quit their 9 to 5 job if they stick to it. A lot of people will if they stick to it, but then they start realizing that it's a lot of work. But eventually, once you do the work, nothing is handed to you in life anyways. If you want to run a business, let's just say you want to run a business selling apartments, let's just say that. Do you think they sat there and was like, oh, I'm just gonna let somebody just give this to me? Everything in life you have to work for it. It's up to you. It's all what you want to do. If you don't work for it, it's not going to return to you.
Right, Wine Glass. So you should listen to your own advice and come up with some original content that will actually keep the people engaged, keep your views up, so that you can make over $1,000 on YouTube. Because to be honest, just under $1,000 is clearly not cutting it for you to be someone who's trying to convince people to buy your bundle so that they can start a YouTube themselves. I see a comment here where someone is saying you're everything you're teaching people can learn for free by watching YouTube, and I agree. Um, Everything is on YouTube for free. To be honest, there are people on here, channels out here, where they show you how to make thumbnails. Um, they show you how to like things you can do to get your channel, your videos, in the YouTube algorithm. They give you ideas for content. Um, they give you channel. I mean, they do. They have so many. They give you editing instructions or whatever the case may be. They show you how to edit. They show you what apps you need to use. There's so many videos out here with the information already. So why would somebody pay you, somebody who doesn't really have, um, why would somebody pay you for your information is what I'm trying to say. Why would somebody pay Wine Glass for it? I feel like it would be more of a sympathy thing. Like, okay, she's going through a tough time, so um, let me buy her social media bundle. Shit, I might even be nice and buy her social media bundle for $2.22 just so I can see what kind of information she has on there. And just so I can see, because Wine Glass, I bet you it's a bunch of spelling errors or all kinds of shit, because it probably was rushed, more than likely. But yeah, Wine Glass, the bottom line is you just wouldn't be the person that I think people would want to get their information from, because you don't necessarily have a success story, like a life-changing success story on YouTube, and you really can't even afford to rely on YouTube solely. So no, I mean, shit, Jasmine, she don't do nothing else but YouTube or and other social media platforms. I think people would be more willing to buy something like that from her, or Chrissy, or other people who have been on here for a while and that's all that they do. It seems like they would be the ones who would be able to get people to really buy from them. I don't see many people buying from her, like I said, outside of them just feeling like they want to help her in some sort of a way. But anyway, I'm gonna see what else she has to say before I get up off of here. I might speed it up
Work
some
your
too.
9 to 5 job. Work for somebody else. I want to work for myself. Just saying. Get it, girl. Yes, queen. Thank you, boo. Get it, girl. You eat. Have a nice day. You too, boo. Hey, I'm new. Hey, boo. Hey, wine glass and chill. I hope you get your bank straightened out soon. Love you. You remind me of my female cousin. Thank you, boo. My bank account, y'all, is just closed. It is what it is at the end of the day. Ain't nothing I can do about that. I've been with US. I was with US Bank. I've been with them for um when Malaysia was a year. Was it when she was 6 months? I can't remember. She was a year or something. I had them for that long, and that's what they did. But it is what it is at the end of the day.
Somebody said you're not worth the calories it would take to insult you.
This why communities is messed up. I disagree. I think a lot of people feel like it's messed up, but they're very more smarter than me. than the average people that's born before us. Let's
Let
just
me
put it
just
like
put. Let
that.
me just fast forward it and see what else is going on because wine glass is boring me at this point with her trying to get the people to
The
buy from
difference
her.
between what's a long form and a short form, because a short form, they don't pay nothing. That's penny.
Now my connection is not connecting once again. Anyway, you guys, let me know your thoughts on this $2 social media bundle down below. Are you guys going to buy from her just to help her out, or are you going to buy from her because you're interested? Hold on, let me pause it real quick. Are you going to buy from her
On the
because you're
dollar, like that
interested in
one
doing
girl
social
said.
media?
That's pennies
Do
on
you
the
think she has what it takes to become uh, a social media mentor, like what she's trying to do? Let me know your thoughts down below because I want to know, because I really enjoy hearing from you guys, hearing what you guys think. All opinions are welcome. So comment down below. Let me know what you think. And before you leave out of here, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe because I will be posting consistently now that I'm out of my situation that I was in. Okay. Well, let's continue and see what else this girl has to say. Hold on. So I see a comment that says, what's the difference from your e-guide than others? What would make me buy yours? Not being rude, just asking, why should I spend my money on yours? Girl, that's the answer that I want as well. What makes your stuff different? How we know you ain't just copy and paste from Peach and shit? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing. Girl, listen, if you really want to do YouTube, go over there and just get Peach stuff because we've seen what she was able to do and how she got to where she is on social media. So, I mean, I would be more susceptible to getting that information from her or anybody else who has a better track record than Wine Glass, to be honest.
dollars. Um, what's the difference from your e-guide than others? What would make me buy yours? Not being rude, just asking, should I spend my money on yours? So mine's is that I'm going to show you step by step how to edit. Right? I just said this, how to edit. I show you how to make.
Girl, well, what kind of editing skills do you have? It be times where the audio be stacked on top of each other. It's all sorts of, it just be all over the place. You don't even have an outro. Like, what do you mean editing skills? Wine Glass, be for real.
Maintain a retention. The retention is so important.
And you barely have retention because as much as you overtalk yourself, can't get your fucking words together and all that, half the time people be ready to click off immediately. What do you mean retention? Like, okay, let's hear what else.
These are the three things four things that's important on YouTube. If you want to make YouTube money, YouTube is the most paying app. So thumbnails, catchy titles, because if you go scrolling, right, and you see a thumbnail you want to click on, you look at the title. If that title is not catchy, you're not going to click on it. I'm going to show you how to make catchy titles. I'm going to show you how to get on, I mean, know what an SEO is, right? I'm going to show you how to understand your analytics because you just can't be making, oh, I'm going to make a cooking video here. And then I'm going to make what else? What is another? Oh, how to fix a car. That has nothing to do with nothing. I'm going to show you what your analytics is telling you. Your analytics will tell you how to make what video is good to keep making so you can reach that audience that you've been trying to reach.
Somebody
I'm also
somebody
going to
said
show
congratulations on making AK while making bottom barrel content. Oh my goodness.
you how to edit because retention is very important on YouTube. You, retention, if you get 100, if you get everybody that view your video 100%, YouTube pushes your video out so far, then it just constantly keep getting people, right? And they just keep seeing that all these people on this video is staying on this video 100%. That's how you become viral. So I show you how to do that. I'll show you how to edit to keep the retention. So Our
Girl,
retentions are
girl,
very
your editing skills is not the reason why people, okay, stay on and watch your stuff. It's the train wreck that people are watching. It's you constantly contradicting yourself. It's people sitting there just to see if Bay is going to pop in and help you out. People are watching you under stress and depression and everything, and they watch all the way through to the end to see if that man's going to come and save the day somehow, or to see if you're going to get it together. And they like to listen to you contradict yourself. That's it. It's like entertainment because you're watching somebody that is just not all the way there. Basically, that's why people are watching you. It ain't got shit to do with your editing skills. Because what does Wine Glass really edit? Besides like skipping to another part. Like she'll be getting ready, brushing her teeth, and then it might skip to her in the car. I'm going to Walgreens or something like that. That's the most editing skills we see. It's nothing really like nothing really, I don't know, nothing really great that I can see or that I've noticed with her editing skills at all.
short. Every retention on every platform is different. So by you understanding that every retention is different on every platform, I'm going to show you how to do it for every platform and still keep their retention so it can be viral.
Do it for every platform.
So yeah, um, how to make thumbnails. My thumbnails get very good clicks, like very good clicks. You need to know what is a click through rate to understand that that is a good
I feel
thumbnail.
like all
You
that
need
stuff
to
that she's saying that she could do
understand
is in a
how
simple Google search at the end of the day. It's a simple Google search. Wine Glass, please. Nothing that you are providing to the people, none of this information is nothing extravagant or something that they can't get that's already out there for free or something that's not already on the internet. It's nothing. So, I mean, what are you really saying?
so you can make those videos
I am
that
ready to fast forward at this
your
point. I
analytics is
gotta see
telling
what
you.
else she
A
got
lot
going
of
on,
times,
whatever else she talk about, because I don't want to hear that at all. It's not giving what it's supposed to give. It's still not convincing. Because we actively watch her, so we already know what's going on. You can't fool with somebody into buying something from you when they already know what you already put out. There's nothing that anybody wants to imitate. So there's that, y'all. I'm about to try to speed it up to another part and see what else she's talking about on here, and then I'm just going to end the video. I really ain't got too much more to say about Wine Glass. Like I get it. She's trying to get it
but
together
I'm
and
not.
come up with a
It
master
is
plan to
what
get
it
them
is.
bills
It's called
paid. That's
life.
all she's doing.
So what me we're gonna do is we're couple because power couples make stuff happen. So you got people that's in a relationship that don't do nothing. They use the significant other. They go out. They don't want to watch the kids. They don't want to be bothered. They cheating on their significant other. They sucking them dry their whole check. They don't want to do nothing. Like don't even want to come home to cook. No nothing. So yeah, you got those type of people that's out here. So I know what I got at home, and I'm
Well,
good
Wine
with that.
Glass,
It's just that the people
Wine Glass, what you have
that
at home is a bum that likes to play the game, drink beer, collect the social security check, and watch the kids. And when he watches the kids, he's not really taking care of the goddamn kids. Because by the time you get back, when you was working, you still had to give the kids their medicine. You had to cook dinner, let alone do homework, get the kids ready for bed, get them up in the morning, take them to school. And it was a couple times when she got up on here and praised him for taking the kids to school. Like that was something spectacular when that's just like a regular duty when you're a father that's actually in the home. Wine Glass, you don't have nothing special. And quality that is kept, that man was either cheating on you or had kids in between your relationship or whatever the case may be. Because I've already heard on the YouTube streets that he has other children that are not from you. And people allege that it's something about he lost his license due to child support. I don't know what's going on. But Wine Glass, that man that you have over there is not the prize that you like to try to make him out to be. And if he was, you wouldn't have to get on here and try to convince people to buy your $2.22 social media bundle. Okay, because you would know for sure that your man is going to find a way to make things happen for his family. You could do that on the side just because you want to, but you wouldn't really have to sit up here and try to kind of like force people into buying your social media bundle. You wouldn't have had to put out a sob story first and let everybody know that you're broke down right now and everything is going wrong if you knew that you could count on that man. So girl, stop it with the BS, because everybody already knows. You didn't already put it out there for the world to see. Now you want to try to fake it like everything is great, and it's not, and people know that. Somebody said, if I were you, I wouldn't have quit my job if I knew I couldn't pay my rent, and Bay is no help because he's unemployed and flat broke. Okay, now that's the real tea. Wine Glass put herself in this position, and she didn't really have to be. I guess this person Beans made a comment, and that's what she was responding to. They said, I never mentioned your husband though. I mentioned me being thankful for my husband because I can work and save, and he can work and pay our bills. Has nothing to do with your struggle, love. Okay, so yeah, like I mean, Wineglass is already defensive. She likes to get on here and get smart with the people. At the same time, she's asking them for a favor to just buy her bundle out of sympathy because nobody was buying it beforehand. That's exactly why the shit is on sale for $2.22. Because if people was already buying it, you might have raised the price because you really need the money right now. But people already don't feel like the information that you have to offer is valuable. So that's that. I'm reading the comments now that's underneath her video. Somebody said that thumbnail is hilarious. Until you change your way of thinking, you will always stay at this level you are now. Somebody said just because you are monetized does not mean you can't work outside of the home. There is nothing wrong with having multiple streams of income. It's obvious that the source of income you have now is not enough to keep you and your family afloat. So get a job and do what you have to do until the channel brings in the income you need to be comfortable. Period. Somebody else said God will make a way. Um, Somebody said you don't want to work for nobody, but you was just working for somebody. Shaking my head. And did you ask your kid's father if he took that so-called 800? Hope he went to the pantry because their fridge looked crazy with 5 kids and 2 adults in the house. The word is specifically, not pacifically. Period. Okay. Somebody else said you're teaching your daughter to be delusional and a fool for a man. You don't understand. What you don't understand is you're a young black woman with kids who is doing everything when you have a whole man in your house who you call your husband when the ninja hasn't even married you. You're striving to be like Peach when Peach is truly miserable and has to pay a man to stay with her. Y'all fools better. I want to read the whole thing. Y'all fools better wake the fuck up and do what's best for y'all and y'all kids. Okay, period. I don't know what Peach is doing over there because I really don't be watching her like that, but okay. Um, Somebody else said, did girlfriend put the beds up yet? Did you make it to the food pantry today? Are you working with your 5-year-old son to use the toilet? You and Mrs. should be in a living facility. For real. Well, quiet as it's kept, they already in one, which is why them people was paying 50% of the rent for her to work for them. Okay. They was already involved in something. I mean, listen, Wine Glass has to get it together. She sits here and she wants people to buy her social media bundle, but at the same time, she's nasty to the people in the comments. She doesn't want to hear what they have to say. And she wants to sit here and fake it until she makes it with that man. She wants to fake it until he actually marries her and does right by her. But right now, he's not doing that. And it's clear. Everybody can see it. I'm just going on and on and on. But at the end of the day, everybody already know what it is. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. Okay, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.